Evelyn to Phil, November 26, 1942, 3:30 p.m. Dear hubby, I do not like to write the following, but I feel I must. First of all, I have repeatedly asked you to have the operator notify us when our time is up. It is a ridiculous waste of money to talk more than 3 minutes, for whatever we have to say should be said within the 3-minute limit. Furthermore, it's a luxury and one we will have to forego if you continue to abuse the privilege. As closely as I can calculate, we owe Mom something like $9 or $10 for the messages, when it should be less than $5. You once bawled me out for working for a few dollars that I thought we needed, yet you think nothing of picking up the receiver and charging the call when you don't know the charge, how long you may speak, or how we will manage to pay for it. You even told me not to take a picture in order to save, page 2, the money for more necessary things. Please, sweet, do not think I wish to say these things. I want more than anything, more than you can realize at present, to talk to you and be with you, but I cannot, for the life of me, toss out a $10 bill at a time like this for messages. You may have the money as a result of winnings to pay for the calls, but why throw out so much? Furthermore, if you give a second thought to next month, you will realize that your Army pay will not be sufficient to cover the expense you must meet next month. You must save what you can now in order to be prepared to come home with sufficient finances to meet all your own expenses and those of mine that I am not prepared for. I once said that I would regret having a child if I had to go into debt or worry about money. We seem to be doing nicely, especially since you have had good luck, yet we are wasting it. I will be very angry if, for any reason, we are forced to borrow or lend money. I have given up a great deal and even taxed myself to the limit of my strength to avoid this. Page 3. So please, baby, for my sake and the newcomers, be careful with those dollars. They spell the difference between the baby's having or doing without. I'd rather not think of the latter. Mom blamed me, saying it was my fault that you called so often. She also thinks it is positively ridiculous at a time like this. Both moms are in no position to lend out money, nor is Jack N. I'm sorry I had to say all this, but I'm sure you'll understand what prompted it. I sent out the telegram, 5:54, shortly after speaking to you. I hope with all my heart that I may see you once more before Christmas. Every time I talk to you, I get a lead weight in my chest, especially when I know I may not see you for weeks. Your voice to me is like water to a thirsty and dying woman. It makes me go on. It gives me new strength. I want to talk with you as often as possible, when I cannot see you, but not when our child will, page 4, have to do without. We must do everything within reason. If, and I hope not, you are unable to obtain that precious pass, please, honey, send me all the money you can possibly spare immediately. I have purposely delayed shopping, hoping to accumulate sufficient money so that it would not be necessary to skimp. Baby, please help as much as you can. If you can't come home, please don't call this Saturday. Save it for the following week, even though I did ask you to call. It kills me to write it, but we have no choice. We should have been born rich instead of good-looking. I hope I'm forgiven for being so talkative, but knowing you as I do, I'm sure I will be. Thanks for being such a swell and understanding lover and husband and father. I know too well that letdown and homesick feeling you have. Even though I am at home, I feel it keenly. I'm actually homesick for you. I felt lonely and blue all day. Now you've inspired me with hope once more. Oh, baby, come home to Mommy. She loves you so much. Seymour got his 6 more emblems. Seymour got 6 more emblems. Do you need them? Or perhaps you can sell them. If you don't, page 5, have any use for them, let me know and I'll send them along. I did not buy my mother a gift yet. I was too broken to do it last night. I guess she'll understand. My dad is returning to work this evening, and I hope he'll be well and able to do the job. Edna called last night. I was at my mother's when she called. I'll try to call her sometime next week. Did you ever write to Sam? Dot's sister labored 24 hours and the baby weighed 8 pounds 15 ounces, which is some baby. We are having a gang for dinner this evening. Jack and Glo, Harry and Goldie, Jack N for a change, and Mom and me. I had hoped and hoped that you would be there to complete the picture. Your absence reminds me of a sore thumb. It stands out. Mrs. Cooper sent the baby scale in the other day, and except for a bassinet, I seem to have all the big things. It's a nice scale, and I think it cost a pretty penny. Page 6. Jack S. went to a skin doctor, a specialist, recommended by Rosenzweig, and is doing a million things to heal his skin condition. He was told to eat fish because he lacked oils. He has to take calcium, Viosterol, cod liver oil, plenty of fruit, and green vegetables. He has a morning salve, an evening salve, and must apply compresses every day after work. He must wear white cotton gloves at work and use a special soap to clean his skin. He must bathe in Argo starch. If it doesn't heal after all this, he'll probably give up. The doctor charged $5 for the first visit, and it will be $3 for each succeeding one. He is an old man and says that this condition is usually prevalent in the adolescent stages. He says it will gradually wear off. Gloria finally got her first check, $178.56, and it all goes into the bank. Mom worked hard all day preparing dinner. But if I keep this up, I'll have nothing to tell you when I see you, which, if luck is ours, will be in a few hours. Good luck, sweetheart, and if you cannot make it, remember that I'm with you every moment, loving you and soothing you. Evie.